Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Cancer for December 2020. So guys, keep an open mind and open heart throughout this. Take what you feel resonates for you, disregard the rest, and know that we are at the end of December. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and the day after that is January, right? New Year's Day. So I feel like this message isn't so much as it's for December, but it's what messages Spirit wanted to come through in December, and we are still in December. So for all my subscribers, thank you guys for being here. You mean the world to me. I love you, love you, love you from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. If you feel like this resonates at the end, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me, and let me encounter your energy more often. So before we get into the cards today, I'm going to take a moment to ask Spirit to join us. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Gabriel, and my team of light to join us to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering only the messages that are for the farthest reaching, but highest good of all of us. So, I'm going to start off with a deck I got for Christmas. It is called the Self-Love Oracle. I'm absolutely in love with it. I will be reading from this book because I don't know these cards very well. I just got them at Christmas and the energy is super, super awesome. Whew. I will be reading it to you. Let's see here, guys. So, what do you have for the sign of Cancer? These here. I'm also wanting to tell you guys, like, if this doesn't resonate, check your sun, for this could be your sun, but check your moon, your rising signs as well, like with your placement if you know them. Alright, let's see. What messages do you have for the sign of Cancer, please, for December 2020? Spirit. Messages do you have for anyone watching? Okay, so a whole bunch fell out, but only one fell out in the upright. The one that fell up in the outright was this one, which is number 32, Ritual, Astrology, and in your Aura Chakra. So I'm going to read that for you guys. This is the first time I am encountering this card, so it's pretty awesome. Your Aura Chakra, too, I believe, is not just your crown chakra, so we're going to find that. Aura Chakra, from birth. Interesting. So they say when it's your connected ages that you have your Aura Chakra from birth. Interesting. So I'm going to say the auras at the end, and that is number 32. I opened right to it. So the affirmation is, I am a beautiful soul. You are a beautiful soul. Say it. I'm a beautiful soul. Feels good, right? One more time. Believe it. I'm a beautiful soul. You are a beautiful soul. We're all beautiful souls in this world, and that's why it's important to come with humbleness and forgiveness with our situations in our world, right? To come from a place of love, to give ourselves self-love as well. So let's see what messages it has here. Your birth longitude and latitude reveals much about the areas of your human life that you were destined to experience. Your birth mandala is completely unique because it is based on the date, time, and place of your birth. Your birth aligns you with your earth bloodline, a place with a significant connection to the land and potential connections with others so that you can fulfill your dharma. If you don't know what dharma is your life path. If you have been led to believe that you were simply to be known by the zodiac sun sign you were born under, you have not viewed your whole self, nor taken advantage of knowing when planets transit your chart and what that means. All wars in modern and ancient times started by using astrology to form a strategy. Any powerful person understands the play of all universal influences and uses this information to their advantage. If you are prepared to seek knowledge, you will discover the true order of the world and the depth of knowledge that exists that is used to control those who are unaware. Working with an Aquarian approach to astrology, gathering information about the astrological weather and the planetary transits pertaining to you, you can better prepare to capture opportunities for your creative destiny. Every planet and astrological sign plays an influential role throughout your life. Your north node of the moon will tell you much about your soul's path. Your ascending sign will reveal how much you show up in the world, how you are perceived, and how you appear to be. The positions of the planets relative to each other in your chart will affect many other aspects of your life too. Planets can be opposing to one another or complementary and harmonious. If you study them in depth, you will learn much about yourself, and you will be able to fine-tune your life and focus on having the experiences you want, as well as seeing and resolving soul lessons quickly. The suggested practice here is study natural law, including your natal birth chart and yogic numerology. So maybe this is why I was telling you guys you should look up your moon or your rising signs. North Node is suggested here. You guys can go online, like on YouTube even, or I think not YouTube, but it's go on, like search Google on like natal charts, and this stuff will come up for you, okay? So really, really interesting. Some of you may want to get to know, read more astrology, or even get into astrology more, because this really does explain to you like just who and how you are in this world, right? So how you can best use that to your advantage. Ooh, and we get change, which has come up in quite a few of the videos here. And this is wonderful because the message on the card is, the truth is, you are everything. From birth, you are everything. Some of you have been sent down to this earth to help create a new one. All right? And you have at the bottom here, astral travel and auric chakra. Again, this being something where this one also talks about like literally astral traveling, coming up with, let's get into this one. This is the one where it talks about, again it comes up. So many of the readings this month I've needed to quote this exact card. Astral travel, talking about we need to come from a place in our heart because, and I quote, where is it? The heart has the power of 100 suns. So here's where it comes from. This is guidance to step forward with love in your heart and travel to offer healing to others beyond what you have imagined. This is lifetime, so this isn't in here, but I feel like this for you is lifetimes in the making too. To do this, you will need to work in the astral plane with the tool of meditation, which may mean some extra study or going deeper into your existing practice. So I feel like it's important as well because the Spirit's saying, hey, you know what, I think astrology would be really good for you to understand yourself a little bit more. This is all saying, hey, meditation, right? Getting comfortable in the 5D, getting comfortable in the astral realms. I'm hearing also like having your silver string though when you're doing this. Know that just imagine yourself kind of having something to tether you back. Sometimes when I'm going into a meditative state like that, if I'm in bed, I will imagine myself tied to my bed. So I have to come back, okay? You know, just not, there is, again, I'm being guided to tell you guys I watched the movie Soul, and I don't want to break anything for you guys. If you looking to watch it because it's just come out, I suggest you do. It's really awesome, but you may get this if you realize it when you're watching it. The thing is, if we spend too much time in astral travel, we're not really here in this body, which is creating a problem as well, because now we're like numb to what's around us. We want to make sure this is in balance, okay? So it is the strongest of all the centers, your heart. Using the self-luminous, starry astral light which fills the world, you can learn to astral travel to those who would benefit from your loving presence. We have the ability to be everywhere all at once. Our heart has more power than 108 suns. It is the strongest of all the centers and affects 108 trillion times more effectively than the head. The heart has the power of 100 suns. Whenever you pray with your head, it will take a long time. You will have to go through intellect, thought, circumstances, environment, space, and time. Whenever you sing or pray with your heart, it is timeless, spaceless, and absolutely effective. It works. This is saying, you know what, from here on out, pray with your heart. And prayer doesn't necessarily mean bow your head and pray. This could mean prayer to me even is just giving gratitude, putting our thoughts and our attention, speaking to Spirit, speaking to Source, right? Giving our cares, giving our worries over to them, and putting forward our intention. For some of you, this may be, for some of you may be healers, and it may be time to learn a little bit more on distance and quantum healing. They want me to show you the bottom, which is soul lesson, clarity, solar plexus, which again I felt was really strongly for all my readings today have been solar plexus. I needed to bring in this beautiful yellow calcite, and then my son, before I started my readings, brought me the citron and said, you know, it's like, you need to have this. I do, because it is all about self-love, all about shining your light bright, not dimming yourself down, remembering you are everything. You have these abilities within yourself. It's time to wake them up, right? And this is I awake eternal sunshine. Let's find the things that open our eyes, that keep us a little bit sunnier. The bottom, I am who I am. You are fully ready to break out of that shell and be who you need to be for this time, in this place, in this world, whatever avenue that is, regardless of it is, you know, you astral healing people, or whether this is, you know, you really getting involved with meditation. That may not resonate for any, it may not resonate at all. It may just be, you know, hey, some of this jogged something interesting in me, and I think I might go look up what that means, you know, your birth chart, because I learned I am a Leo rising, I am a Cancer moon, I know that, and I'm a Gemini sun, and it is definitely an interesting compilation. I have a lot of Taurus in my chart, and when I found that out, it was like, whoa, that makes a lot of sense. Just saying. Okay, so let's get this in here. I'm going to ask for Cancer, please. Spirit, what messages? This is the Steampunk Tarot. What messages to Cancer do you have? Please, Spirit. Okay. Those. I'm going to take this one that's going to fall off. These ones we'll keep over to the side. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. And they also want me to show you at the bottom with the Seven of Cups. And the Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, working towards it. As well, here we have the Five of Pentacles is underneath the High Priestess. So this, to me, the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, this stagnancy and stuff, it's places where we need to move on, we need to make a choice, right? This Knight of Pentacles is trucking along. He may be going slow, which may be why the feeling kind of boredom, which is often what this guy's boredom, right? Because he is bored. The Eight of Pentacles is what flipped out in the upright. There's been a lot of work done. Oh, and there's another card that flipped here, which is the Nine of Swords. About nightmares, right? Covering her ears. She can't listen to the voices within her head. She can't listen to, you know, her constant thoughts anymore. And this is needing to work on strategy, first off, I think, on how to quiet our minds. But knowing that if we want to make a change, we may have to make a decision and actually take action here. So again, under the pile that fell down, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a brand new wheel. It's a brand new turn of the tide, baby. You get the Magician. What we think, what we create, what we want to manifest in this world, we can do that. We can put our energy in our manifestation. There is a few things I'm hearing are Yanni, or there's certain, I think her name is Dr. Amanda Noel. There's a term called pussy power. If you're a woman, but you're sexual and your erotic energy, your masturbation energy, you can focus your intention. That's very, very potent energy, very, very potent magic. Okay, for some of you, this may be something to explore, but it's not just that. It's our thoughts, our intentions, our good vibes, our power that we have within us, this connection to the source that we have. And this is, the more that we practice that connection, the more that we pray, so to speak, and talk to spirit, the closer that bond becomes, and the more easy it is for us to trust it as well. So there's changes here, and this could be too, like changes on how you manifest, because if there's real changes happening with you, and I feel like with this card being here, as High Priestess, is in the ethers. You have an idea of what's coming. You have the Queen of Pentacles, could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, woman, very nurturing, very loving, very earthy energy. With the Death card, could be a Scorpio, change and transformation. You have the Eight of Wands, rapid, quick fire, something unexpected, could be travel, but I feel like it's life-changing and life-altering. And you have here the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if this was in the reverse. I don't feel it's important. But this is about knowing your worth, knowing what you're made of, having standed test of time for me as well. That you've taken the time to put your work into your craft. And this being one of the last cards here that comes out is knowing that you stand behind your craft as well. You stand behind your word. You stand behind, you know, your pentacles. So with this, I feel like this is you more so, guys, regardless if you're a woman or not. But this Queen of Pentacles is you. There's a real transformation, I feel like, of how you do things, even. Because this being the card that came out, this working, you know, you're really putting together and fine-tuning a skill, because now it literally is the time. It is the time with the Nine of Pentacles. You're ripe for the picking, my dears. So you could have, too, some offers coming in. Could be from a Scorpio, could be a job, if this is it. This could be more. There could be incoming news as well of this. To me, I heard like wealth and income and prosperity. This Death card, though, I think it has to do with this Nine of Swords. We're ending those places, and this is where there's a real miracle, creating change and being yourself, allowing yourself to really flourish. So I'm going to get a little bit more here. Okay. Tell me about the Magician. Because this Magician, what do they want to manifest? Dropping cards. Just a second, guys. Okay. So what fell to the floor was the Queen of Swords. So air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have the Four of Wands fell to the floor. What are you trying to manifest? Celebration, happiness, romance, marriage, but the good things in life. So this could be you as well. You could have earth and air in your chart. You could have more than one person. This could be a mother figure with the Queen of Pentacles, a friend around you. But justice is here, right? And on the Ace of Wands at the top, Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, the World, the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of ladies here, okay? The only queen that wasn't here was Hearts. And to me, you know, this is a real important thing, that the only heart is a choice needing to be made, choosing what's right for you and moving towards that. So we want to move through with boredom. We want to move on with what we're doing to create our craft and skill. We're going to let go and transform. And this may be really scary, but it's really life-changing. And you may feel like a burden is literally lifted off of you. And this offer may make a lot of changes in your physical reality as well, is what I'm being told. So strive for new changes, though, new ways that you manifest, doing it from a grounded way, a way that's allowing transformation, that's allowing spontaneity, but knowing your worth and knowing that you are worthy of these celebrations in your world and this happy, joyful times. So one last message from the unicorns. I don't have those, but unicorns are calling to me, eh? Messages from the mermaids. Oracle as a little advice going forward. I love this because we get the future, we get recognition, and one that fell upside down was feelings. There's not a lot of cups here, but it needs to be done with what our choices are. Well, our choices mean that we may need to honor our feelings here. And when we're working within astral and 5D energy, often these messages may come to as feelings. So be very aware of those. Recognize your feelings for what they are. Sometimes if we're going through difficult times, or we're experiencing like traumatic episodes, or if we're processing spiritually. Things may come to us. We may have feelings. Some of you, even if it's telepathy, you may have feelings. This comes to be recognizing, is it mine? If you're empathetic or empathic, sorry, is it mine? Is this emotion mine? Am I being a sponge? Do I need to shield myself from absorb some energy and from absorbing energy? Okay, recognizing your own worth, though, recognizing situations for what they are. And what I heard with this death is not reacting, right? Not allowing this Nine of Swords energy to really get you to feel it. Not be afraid of your feelings, because often we don't want to feel things because they're going to hurt. So I just won't feel it, and it just won't hurt. But the hurt builds up, and we don't want that to happen. So honor your feelings. Recognize when they come. Remember that they are coming and going like the ocean. Let them come with the ebb and the flow. Journaling might be a great thing to do in the future. Think about the prosperity of the future. If there's endings been happening around you, remember to be forward thinking. And what can you create? Do you have a vision for the future? What can it look like for you? Well, that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you have a great month. I love you all. Hope your new year is great, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.